Is simply a dry van with a refrigeration unit on it, so it's a it's a refrigerated trailer. A stop and rob is usually referred to a smaller truck stop that has a mini mart in it. A ghetto bird or a winged bear is a helicopter or eye in the sky. Any type of airborne police that's checking out traffic or whatever. A circus bear is a bear on a bike, on a motorcycle. A mile marker. Most interstates and a lot of California highways and U.S. highways start from the south to north, and then west to east. They'll start at 1 and they'll go all the way through however many miles that road goes in the state. If it's an interstate, it starts over in every single state. Like I-5 in California starts at the U.S.-Mexico border at mile marker 0, then goes 1 all the way up to 48, something like that. And then the Oregon border, it starts back over mile marker 0 all the way up to I can't remember what the Oregon border is. The hammer lane is just a fast lane. Chicken lights are your parking lights. A lot of owner-operators put a lot of lights on them, and that usually those are more referred to as chicken lights than just a stock truck with just the stock parking lights on. A covered wagon is a in-dub trailer that has a bonnet over the top of it. You'll see them more Midwest than you will here on the West Coast. If you see this written, it's O/O. It's called an owner-operator. In trucking, there's essentially 3 types of drivers. There's a company driver, which I am, which I hire onto a company. I drive their equipment, pull their trailers. There's a lease operator, which I'm not going to talk bad about it, but what they do, they lease a truck from a company. At the end of their lease, they don't own the truck. Or some companies will let them buy it out at the very end. There's an owner-operator that leases onto a company. So he buys his own truck and then he leases on to, say, Swift or England or Wiener, any of them. So I guess there's 4 types. And then there's a true owner-operator where he buys his own truck, he buys his own trailer, and then he either brokers his own loads if he has his own authority, or he goes to a broker and he gets his loads that way. But O/O means owner-operator, means he actually owns the truck or he's paying off the truck that he's in. A high cube. Way back east, they have 13-foot trailers. Once you get higher than 13 foot, it's considered a high cube. 13.6, 14 foot. A container. A container is a, you see it on ships most of the time. What they are, they're a trailer that doesn't have wheels on it. So what they do, they put it on what's called a flexi van, which, it's just a skeleton with a set of tandems that you can adjust to however long you want. Then you put the container on it. There's 1 lock on each corner of it, and off you go. Blind side is simply the passenger side of the truck. Floating the gears. It's shifting without using a clutch. Double clutching. You have it in gear, you push in the clutch, put the gear shift into neutral, you let the clutch out. You then push the clutch back in, you put it in your next gear, you let the clutch back out. That's double clutching. It's not whatever they say it is in Fast and Furious. Oh, your granny shifting should be double clutching. A four-wheeler is simply a passenger vehicle. Slam boxes are a set of transfers, usually used to haul aggregates, dirt, rock, sand, that kind of stuff. And what it is it's a dump truck that pulls a little trailer, a little pup trailer behind him, and the box on that pup trailer can slide into or slam into the actual dump bed in the dump truck. So that way, then he can dump his load out of the dump truck, come back, get get the box, bring it in, and be twice as productive. Also, there's a belly dump, end dump, side dump. All of those refer to, aggregate hauling type trailers. Some of them will haul almonds and that kind of stuff too. But they all refer to where the stuff comes out of. So if it's an end dump, it comes out of the very end. A belly dump comes out of the bottom of it. And side dump, of course, it dumps out of the side. And that's pretty much all the terms I have for now. I think we're running along, so ciao.